It's like all hell breaks loose, and you basically turn to be a project manager of your trying to figure out your new life project. This can be super overwhelming, stressful, exhausting, depressing, and downright the hardest thing you ever go through. It took me so long to figure out how to do it, how to rebuild a new life from scratch. We're going through this life shattering experience and then a long, painful process to put all the pieces together and build something new and amazing. But it doesn't have to be that way. I wanted to make other women's lives easier when they're going through separation and divorce. So I thought, what could help me when I was in this stage of separation to have an easier time going through this? I realized there are so many different struggles that struck me all at once. And while you're still in shock from this separation that you haven't even planned on going through, you have to figure out what's more urgent, what to figure out next, what's your next step. You get so decision fatigued just from the day to day that your brain doesn't function. So I made a tool to make it much easier for you to figure out what's the next step. I call it the power move picker because it just helps you pick your next power move without any effort. What you do is you fill out my assessment quiz. It's a really simple quiz that asks a few questions about your current situation. And then a formula that I came up with calculates your specific and unique situation and brings into account all the common struggles that women go through after their separation to find out what's the 3 top priorities that you should be focusing on for your specific stage of separation. Then for each of these priorities, it gives you a reflection question that helps you figure out what's the best actionable step that you can take to really move the needle. This is the first tool out of a whole toolkit that I'm building in the hopes of helping other women going through a divorce, making their lives easier to get from devastating life-shattering experience to a new life reimagined and redesigned for their best next chapter in a breeze and easiest way possible. It's like having someone hold your hand while going through this really hard building from scratch process. So you get to the other side as fast, intentionally, and with a clear mind. Comment below with the one thing you wish you had while going through this toughest time. DM me if you want to try the Power Move Picker tool.